Thank you for joining me tonight. Current date March 3rd, 2025, 3/3/2025. Thank you for joining me. We are going to be watching some Monday Night Raw live from Buffalo, New York tonight. We could not afford a ticket to the arena. Could not make an appearance at the arena tonight. Could not afford a ticket. But we are going to be live streaming the Watchalong. So thank you very much for joining me. We're getting ready to watch some wrestling here. Just coming off Elimination Chamber. So hopefully there's some drama. Hopefully there's some nice storylines unfolding here for the road to WrestleMania. We'll switch over to the live feed over there on Twitch once we get all settled and ready to go for the episode. Still getting ready. Like I said, we have to kind of give the TV a moment to figure itself out, because when I go to the Netflix app, I go to watch WWE, it says Monday Night Raw is live, gives me the option, but when I go to watch it live, it doesn't take me to a live feed or a live broadcast or anything live. So we're going to let the TV calm down for a little bit. We're going to see if it figures itself out, kind of resets itself, hopefully. And like I said, worst possible scenario, we miss like the first 1 or 2 minutes of the show, but I can live with that. Other than that, we are getting ready here. The final stop on the road to WrestleMania was the Elimination Chamber. John Cena is a heel now. John Cena is a heel now. I had a feeling they weren't going to work the babyface versus babyface storyline. I had a feeling that was not going to happen. Vince McMahon hated that shit. Triple H said, you know what? We're going to turn John Cena heel. The people want John Cena in the main event at WrestleMania. The people want John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. They want John Cena to break Ric Flair's record. He's got to do it as a bad guy now. You got to be careful what you wish for, chat. You got to be careful what you wish for. This is Triple H booking these events now. This is Triple H booking these events. We don't got Vinnie Mac running around with his fucking carny shit show kiss ass club fucking. We ain't gonna speak about that right now. But what we are gonna speak about is the road to WrestleMania. Okay? Because that is the next PLE. You know, I still have a bad habit of calling them pay-per-views, but that's because my era knows them as that. Now, you got the PLEs. Apparently, Triple H likes them on the Saturdays. I'm give or take with that. But the PLEs have been pretty stacked recently. At least for this year's road to WrestleMania. Definitely some turns. Alright, we're going to turn on the TV. We're going to see if the Netflix application figures itself out. Because if it hasn't, if I don't have the option to watch it live, there's a problem. There's definitely a problem. So, let's see here. It does say live. It gives me the option. We are doing this, chat. All right, 5 minutes to go. And we will be doing a watch-along to Monday Night Raw, live from Buffalo, New York. My hometown. Hopefully a good show. I do know on the card tonight, Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky. Raw Women's Championship on the line. Would be crazy if Io Sky takes it. Considering Bianca Belair, the wild card, won the Women's Elimination Chamber match, you could do a triple threat. And listen, chat, I know I'd be saying a lot of shit about triple threats, and you could do this and you could do that, and it's always somehow like a triple threat situation, but they just got a lot of storylines going where you can work 3 people in one match and still have a really good, outcome overall. Okay. So we got 4 minutes to go until Monday Night Raw starts here on Netflix. Do they got Josh Allen in the building, chat? Do they got the MVP in the building tonight? Would be crazy, would be crazy. I mean, there's definitely got to be something about, like, CM Punk and Seth Rollins. There's definitely got to be something about Jay and Gunther. Really, all the big matches are kind of set now. It's really just filling out the rest of the card. Alright, chat, we're coming down to the 2-minute warning. We will be switching over to the live feed. Also streaming on YouTube simultaneously. Thank you for checking out the channel. Appreciate it very much. Counting down to Monday Night Raw live from Buffalo, New York. Of course, watching on Netflix. Once the timer hits 2 minutes, I will switch over to the live feed on Twitch.
It's a moment I spot. You not sitting on like yeah. All eyes on the roof is out of control, so glorious. When we rising to the top, yeah.
Alright, chat. I'm switching over to the live feed on Twitch. This is it. The final 2 minutes. Let me also kind of... That camera's definitely off a lot. Which was probably how it looked for Elimination Chamber, but that's fine. We don't want too much copyright against us here. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Good news, chat. Probably getting a new phone for Easter, so we will be moving on from this $60 Android for probably another $60 Android. Just a little bit better. The screen has been popping off of my current one, so that kind of sucks. But its time has come. It served its purpose. And this is it. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute to go. Count it down. I remember the good days, man, going to the arena, being so excited for the live shows. I still am. I just really want to see a PLE in Buffalo now. That's kind of like the big thing that makes me want to go now. Because the regular shows, I mean, I've seen enough regular shows. This one is definitely a hype one with Netflix and whatnot. Road to WrestleMania, obviously you have a lot of the storylines unfolding. Man, the days when I was young, 2006, prime John Cena. 2007, Randy Orton, Edge, all the good things on Monday Night Raw. It's still exciting, though, in certain ways. For certain things, you can definitely still get that feeling of nostalgia. This is it. We are live, ladies and gentlemen, from Buffalo, New York. Monday Night Raw. Sipping on Dr. Pepper tonight. Nothing too crazy.
then, now. Forever.
Usually these Monday Night Raws have been going to about like 10:30, almost 11 o'clock. Sometimes a little bit over 11 o'clock, depending on what kind of show it is. But they can do that with this Netflix deal.
Stadium in Las Vegas, 47 days from now, a full weekend of WrestleMania will take place here. But tonight, we're in Buffalo, New York.
Yeah, baby.
Shores of Lake Erie, home to the NFL MVP Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
NFL MVP Josh Allen.
The KeyBank Center hosts Monday Night Raw for the first time in nearly 2 years. We're sold out tonight for Raw, live on Netflix, presented by Snickers. As we look back on one of the most earth-shattering premium live events in history, Saturday's Elimination Chamber.
Beautiful downtown Buffalo.
It is a very big weekend for fans of WWE.
Of course, Elimination Chamber was just in Toronto, literally an hour away basically from where I live. Could cross over the Peace Bridge and I'd be right there. I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad at the results of Elimination Chamber, to be honest. You had the wild card win with Bianca Belair. John Cena, my pick, won the Elimination Chamber.
One step closer to get to WrestleMania to show that I am the EST of WWE.
Thank the fans in Canada.
But obviously WrestleMania, that big one. The location tonight, Buffalo, New York. What will happen? The last time Raw was in Buffalo 2 years ago.
Into the squared circle. This occasion.
Well, like I said, the one thing I would love to really make me go to the arena is just to see a live PLE, pay-per-view, PLE, whatever the fuck you want to call them. I know them as pay-per-views. In this day and age, we gotta call them PLEs. But that's really the one thing I'm waiting for to go to the arena again. I would love to see a War Games, Survivor Series War Games potentially, because that's one of my favorite match types of all time. So War Games is definitely up there. If they bring War Games to Buffalo, hey, I might just have to fucking say fuck it and take the hit in the bank account and say, you know what, it's been fun bank account, but the day has come where I'm gonna have to go see War Games live and in person. I don't know. I am in no position, chat.
Go yourself.
He told The Rock to go fuck himself. And once again, it was one of the ever decided to do in his career. It completely backfired on him. If you know, you know.
What the hell?
And now John Cena has basically joined the NWO alongside Hulk Hogan and Dennis Rodman.
Not a soul on planet Earth who foresaw this. This is one of the most disgusting displays I've ever witnessed.
They got all these reactions, but they don't got your boy, Chad. They don't got your boy, Chad. I don't know. It might be personal over there with somebody and me and WWE. I don't know. They might have watched some of my 2K gaming videos and said, you know what? This is kind of copyright, this and that. I don't really wanna have this person around. I might have to get over there and talk to somebody. I might have to get over there and talk to somebody.
It's obviously something that'll be remembered forever, but wow, I'm still reeling as well, Cole. Well, later on tonight, we're going to take a deeper look at what may be the biggest WWE story.
I believe Dion Dawkins was at Elimination Chamber on Saturday.
What a night we have tonight.
I think I saw a pic of him at Elimination Chamber. Of course, the Women's World Championship on the line tonight, most likely in the main event. Rhea Ripley, Monday Night Mommy versus Io Sky, representing Damage Control.
Against this woman, Bianca Belair, the winner of Saturday's Elimination Chamber match. Bianca is here, live, to watch the match to determine who she faces at WrestleMania. You know, Chad Gable gave America made a single goal during his absence, bring home championship gold. That all comes to a head in 2 huge title matches tonight. Ivy Nile, Lyra Valkyria for the Women's Intercontinental title. And of course, the Creed brothers will take on the Viking, I should say the War Raiders for the Tag Team Championship.
Oh shit! Who's pulling up in the Range Rover? It's CM Punk. CM Punk is in Buffalo, New York.
CM Punk.
Bro, I think one of the last times I saw Raw in Buffalo, New York, I think that was the last time CM Punk was ever really around too.
So close to winning that Elimination Chamber. I see a man on a mission right now.
I love how they're starting off the show with he was in Buffalo. They're just gonna start it off with CM Punk. Well, CM Punk is pissed. CM Punk has some unfinished business with one Seth freaking Rollins. Man. It looks like they did good attendance tonight too at the arena. WWE always is going to do good attendance in Buffalo, to be honest with you.
Now let's start this show off with a bang! This is going to be a lot of fun. Not for you, but for me. I'm liable to get us canceled off of Netflix right now. Where do we begin? Where do we start? Consider this a State of the Union address as we are far deep into the road to WrestleMania, an event which some people seem to think that I've exhausted all opportunities of main eventing. So allow me to address my enemies. My name is CM Punk. That means everyone. So who do I start with? Come on. Who's the first target tonight? Give me a name. Rollins. The Rock? That's what I was saying that name. The final boss? Yep. Where we at? Come here. Listen up, Dwayne, you bald fraud. Jeez. You think because you're on the board of directors you're immune from criticism? Well, you don't know who you're dealing with. You are dealing with the best in the world. Middle-aged and crazy, walked back into the WWE after 10 years and literally marched through hell to receive opportunities at the big.
We're gonna talk about something a little later too after this promo from Punk, but
when you feel like it and hide behind the fact that you think you're a bigger star than everybody here. I would love to say all of this to your face, but you have not graced us with your presence to do your bullshit. To hit your arm.
Gotta love seeing those Buffalo Bandits banners hanging up in the rafters here in Buffalo, New York. Shout out to the Buffalo Bandits.
I have never been so delusional. I have never been so desperate to wear a fake title.
The fans fuck with CM Punk in Buffalo.
Big title and proclaim myself the people's champion because I don't deserve it. I earned it.
But really, I feel like they're gonna send out Seth or McIntyre.
I've never been so desperate to sell my soul. And that brings me to you, John Cena. You can't see me? Well, now we can all see through you. You stole something from me in the Elimination Chamber. A match that after 20 years of hustle, loyalty, and respect, I gave you the benefit of the doubt when you didn't qualify. I thought what you did in the past secured your future. You're not gonna fool me twice. hustle, loyalty, and respect for 20 plus years. And now everybody sees what I've known all along, that you've been selling all these people and all these kids bullshit. Who gave up in the Elimination Chamber? It wasn't me. You'll never see CM Punk give up on his dreams of main eventing WrestleMania. Ironically, Mr. Don't Quit, Mr. Don't Give Up. You gave up on yourself. You gave up on all of these people. You gave up on all those kids. The joke's on you. I'm gonna see you down the road. And I'm gonna get my hands on the both of you bald frauds. And when I do, you're gonna make a wish that I never did. And now,
CM Punk is making it personal with Black Adam and
the
Peacemaker.
person who currently has all my undivided attention, little brother Seth Rollins.
And now CM Punk targets Seth Rollins in the promo.
Man, because if I do before you do, I'm gonna put him in a wheelchair. Seth Rollins,
Rollins, who answers the call.
Oh boy, here we go. CM Punk.
And it might just be a brawl here in Buffalo. A good old-fashioned Buffalo Sabres hockey fight at the KeyBank Center. Seth Rollins and CM Punk squaring up with each other, one-on-one.
In the Elimination Chamber, disdain and hatred between these two men, brewing for years, blowing up in the Elimination Chamber. Rollins costing Punk an opportunity.
Now there is two things I want to talk about, but let's wait until like a commercial or something here.
Eight men can't separate these two. They're back around three. You're wondering what was the next. Especially after Seth Rollins screwed CM Punk in the Elimination Chamber. General Manager Adam Pearce sending security out now to try to separate these two men. Rollins has had enough. Punk's had enough. This is an absolute street fight here. A brawl. More security has been sent out.
This looks like a fight between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills in the AFC Championship.
I got you. Hair pulling. Brawling happening in Buffalo. And Pearson pulling Rollins out momentarily. Finally some separation here.
I do also want to let everybody know those are not security who work at the arena. Those are definitely paid actors hired to play security. How many security guards you know, all with the same gym membership and all with a WWE shirt in their closet for when they show up to work that day? That just doesn't happen, chat. Them's is paid actors, maybe one day trying to be in the WWE. Probably not even getting paid. This is their TV time. That's all they get. For the first time, Monday Night Raw with Netflix in Buffalo, New York.
Still hanging on CM Punk, who's doing this. Still taking away, getting the Punk once again. The fight continues.
What are we at on time? How long? They've been going at it about 15 minutes. Well, give or take with the Punk promo, right? But maybe more like 8 or 9. But not a bad way to start off the show here in Buffalo. We got some Josh Allen jerseys out there. I fuck with that. But right now, you got a lot of love for CM Punk chat. Okay. So the first thing I wanted to say, I just think it's cool how, like, you know, there was once upon a time where, like, I'll just say this, you know, 2011, 2012 was kind of like a weird time being a wrestling fan a little bit, because that was 2012 was the year when my dad passed away. So it was like that rivalry between CM Punk and John Cena, it really takes me back to a lot of that time and a lot of that period. So it's just crazy how, like, things kind of come full circle. Like, nowadays we see little bits and pieces of that happening again, which is kind of crazy to think of.
Which can be frustrating.
And oh, the next thing I wanted to talk about too, it's most likely going to be CM Punk and with Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. That kind of seems like most likely the direction that they're going to be going. I have heard too, though, because we were talking about before, it could be a triple threat between Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins, but I have heard recently that maybe, and I'm just throwing it out there, you get a tag team match. They go with the tag team match once again for night one in WrestleMania. Now, I'm not a big fan of this duo or this pair teaming up with each other, but just imagine this match now. John Cena and The Rock versus Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns in a tag team match, night one, WrestleMania 41, Vegas. I have heard maybe they want to think about doing that, but I really can't say for sure. The idea of Roman Reigns versus CM, just because Roman Reigns is not really in a lot of the storylines and really have any storylines involving anything with CM Punk or Seth Rollins. The one time Roman Reigns really had to team and do shit with CM Punk was last year's Survivor Series War Games. So, like, let's be honest, like, they're in two completely different storylines, technically, with their brands and everything that they got going on. So, I definitely see Roman Reigns still doing something big, though. You gotta let Roman Reigns do something big this year in Vegas. Shout out to Yeet, who's obviously going to be facing off against Gunther.
WWE superstars and legends. Visit the largest superstore in WrestleMania history, and so much more.
Yeet.
Are you guys ready for WrestleMania?
The world is yours, Zeus, in WWE World Las Vegas. Tickets are on sale now.
There is your main event for WrestleMania.
Of course, more highlights from the Elimination Chamber Saturday in Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
In a stunning turn of events, do you think about roommates?
John Cena and The Rock, I hate them so much.
I mean, there are millions of children around the planet that look up to this man.
John Cena, you need to pay for him. Tonight, we will look back at one of the most shocking moments in WWE history.
It's true, ladies and gentlemen.
Can't believe
John Cena has officially joined the NWO with Hulk Hogan
also can't believe what
and Dennis Rodman.
to go here on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk Seth Rollins in a wild, chaotic brawl to kick off Raw.
Full pandemonium to send Seth freaking Rollins out of here in a wheelchair, and Seth freaking Rollins wants CM Punk to die.
And again, this all came to a head this past Saturday when Rollins caught in the chamber with a stop, costing Punk an opportunity to make
Definitely a good way to start off the show. Somehow, some way, ladies and gentlemen, this shit ended up with an audience fight. They took this shit out into the audience through the arena. I couldn't tell you who's coming up with these ideas. We gotta try to remove more of that shit in the future.
Definitely on the road to WrestleMania.
I see way too many audience fights in modern day WWE.
It's pressure, and it has been a wild 7 days here in WWE. Dating back to our main event last Monday night, it was for the Women's World Championship. Bianca Belair and Naomi taking on Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, and your buddy Dirty Dom would get involved.
Now, nobody's buddy Dirty Dom would obviously swing the favor. Then Raquel Rodriguez would get involved. Dirty Dom would get back in there. Naomi, now,
We'll have to talk about with her later on, but Raquel Rodriguez, the official, never saw what happened.
Judgment Day. They become team champs for the 3rd time. First women's team.
So yes, Liv Morgan, Raquel, now the women's tag team champions.
Did you hear the sound of it? Everybody heard that. Did you see this part?
Making sure.
It goes over the extra direction here a little bit.
I think you'll be
You
okay.
promise?
What do you
Almost
got? The changes in the past. You know, what matters is that you and Raquel are the greatest women's tag team champions of all time.
And that's just the start, because it doesn't matter if it's a women's world championship. Because I've beaten Io before, I've beaten Rhea before, and I've beaten Bianca before, and I know I get you. But that's enough about me, because Raquel, I think it's time we got your intercontinental championship.
You know what? Tonight, I will keep an eye on Ivy and Lyra.
Ben, is everything okay?
Oh, good. I'm just happy for you and Raquel. New champs.
Thank you. Like I said.
Even though you lost to Chamber, but hey, guess we're moving past that, right? What I can't move past. It's Dom and Carlito getting embarrassed last week by Brock Breaker.
We got embarrassed. You had a chair in your hands and you still backed down from Braun. But if we had another member,
Dom, Judgment Day's fine. We don't need a new member. Let's not play the blame game around here, okay? You know what? Maybe I need to deal with Braun Breaker tonight.
Well, sounds like good luck.
Thanks so much. Thank you. See you boys later.
Bye.
hey, what's up with Jade in the chamber?
I don't know, but I'm staying out of it because I told everyone Raquel and I had absolutely nothing to do with it. But that's enough about Jade, because tonight isn't about me and Raquel.
Yeah, all right. I believe you. I mean, of course.
It looks like we got a match with Otis coming up here.
Otis with a big opportunity tonight. I asked him earlier today why he took
the lovely Maxine Dupree, looking fine as ever. We got a match with Otis. I haven't seen a match with Otis in a little bit of time. His opponent, though, is going to be the Raw World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther. This might be a little bit of a quick one here.
Well, personally, I hope Otis gets his revenge tonight on the World Champion.
This is because of the match with Akira Tozawa last week, isn't it? This is definitely because of the match with Akira Tozawa last week.
So before I embarrass you right now, big boy, let me explain some things to you. I mean, first, I know you're strong. Strong as an ox, actually. And some, they call you a freak of nature, but to me, you're just a freak. To me, you belong in the same category as Jey Uso, a people pleaser that makes a clown out of himself to entertain a degenerate audience, and that does not belong in my sacred ring. And you really believe they cheer you because they like you, but what you don't understand is they pity you. I mean, let's be honest. Come on. For one moment, full honesty. Have you looked yourself in the mirror this morning? Well, because I did. And what I saw was me wearing the World Heavyweight Championship as a belt, while you can't find a belt that fits.
Jeez.
I definitely like what Gunther has been doing as World Heavyweight Champion. I'm a fan of Gunther in general, but it's good to see him as the World Heavyweight Champion right now headed into WrestleMania. Especially with the show like one in Vegas.
Buffalo's behind him.
Well, the sad thing is, you could be great if you would have a little bit of self-respect. But don't worry, I'm going to teach you something about respect right now.
Gunther versus Otis in Buffalo, New York.
Just like
Gonna be the opening match here.
And WrestleMania.
And it might not even be a match. Gunther starts with a cheap shot to Otis.
And then he takes a cheap shot on Otis as this matchup gets underway.
Boot to the mouth of Otis to start this thing.
You know, Gunther, they're not taking Otis lightly here. Otis, a former tag team champion, won the Money in the Bank 5 years ago. Tremendous amateur wrestler as well.
Also, man, he's a freak of nature with his strength and his ability to move. Size 60 belt would be needed to get around Otis.
Yeah, look at Otis now, pounding away on the world champ Gunther. If Otis could somehow pull an upset here tonight, might find himself with a
Otis, American Olympic style versus Gunther's German strong style.
Bounces off Otis.
Otis eats a shoulder tackle.
And Otis, ran into a boot right into the face. Gunther now with momentum, and Otis now sent outside the ring.
That's the thing about Gunther, you're not normally going to get him twice. You're going to want to beat our world champion, especially our Ring General champion.
Lyra Valkyria versus Ivy Nile still tonight. Women's Intercontinental Championship match. And a World Tag Team Championship match. The War Raiders versus American Made in Buffalo, New York tonight. A lot of championship matches tonight. And we got the Raw World Heavyweight Champion. That's pretty much a stacked card right there, chap. That's pretty much like a stacked card right there. Otis showing off the strength. This man literally pulled Gunther right outside of the ring through the ropes and just threw him across the arena floor. Good show of strength there by Otis. But really, when you think about it, Women's Intercontinental Championship match tonight, Raw World Tag Team Championship match tonight, and the Raw Women's World Heavyweight Championship match tonight. 3 championship matches, and we got the Raw World Heavyweight Champion in the opening match here against Otis. I see you, Triple H. I see the booking. I do see the booking. We might only get those 4 matches tonight because it looks like Triple H is kind of in his comfort zone around like 4 or 5 matches, kind of like every show. Unless it's something like really fucking big, like maybe WrestleMania will be like 5-6 matches each night. But that's if he wants to do that. I'm not saying it'll happen. But that's just for like a big show. It feels like most of the time though, Triple H is in his comfort zone around like, 4 matches, 5 matches, the most really. But that could be the 4 matches that we get tonight. If it is, not a bad match card. I see what they're working with. Maybe no Rock tonight. Obviously no Cody Rhodes. I don't think Rock, John Cena, or Cody were advertised for their appearance tonight in Buffalo. So, understandable if they're not here at all. But really, we got some answers with like CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. So obviously they're cooking up with that storyline even more now. Don't agree with having Roman Reigns in the rumor that there's going to be a triple threat with him, Punk and Rollins. Really, it would be nice to see the rumor It's like Team Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns versus Team Cena and Rock, Night 1, WrestleMania 41. That's not bad, I don't think. That would definitely, you know, make up for some of the lack kind of where they're trying to take Roman this year with WrestleMania. But really not a bad card tonight in Buffalo, New York. Like I said, unfortunately, I just couldn't afford a ticket. Could not make an appearance at the arena tonight. I mean, the last time I seen WWE was for SmackDown and I was working at the arena. But the last time I actually attended a wrestling event was for AEW in Buffalo, New York. And that was the first time AEW was actually in Buffalo, New York at our arena downtown, the KeyBank Center currently.
Coming to the aid of his buddy Tozawa.
Like I said, I'm going to at least need like a premium series War Games in Buffalo. I'm going to need live events to really get me to really want to go back to the arena and see it. Because I've seen so many shows, you know, I've seen so many shows. Not that this one wasn't going to be hype or anything. They got good stuff going with the road to WrestleMania and the storylines. But for me, a PLE is definitely more worth it, where you actually get to sit down and see a lot of those storylines kind of either reach their end and you see the outcome, or you see wherever they go from there. Gunther rated 92 in 2K25.
Oh, and another boot drops Otis.
And he's going to sleep.
And you know what the sad thing is too, Chad? I'm just going to say this now. I would love to play a 2K game that actually fucking works and feels like a good wrestling game. I hate the recent like 2K wrestling games. And it's unfortunate because I have so many ideas for stories and so many things I want to do with like say universe mode or like GM mode or stuff like that. But that, what was it, 2K24, the one that was free on PlayStation, that one fucking sucked. It had a download limit, so I couldn't even do like basically any of the stuff that I wanted to do at all. Hopefully in the future they take that shit out of there. No more download limits. Maybe if it's like crazy amounts of like stuff being downloaded, but at the same time there shouldn't be a limit on how much I can download. I played so many universe modes before where I had the ability to actually do what I wanted to do because I had the freedom to do it. So it's unfortunate I don't get to play a lot of wrestling games because I do have a lot of ideas and a lot of cool stuff I want to do with that, but the games just fucking suck. So I refuse to spend money on them, and I don't like 2K as a developer for wrestling games especially. So I really just want to see WWE sell the video game rights and kind of give it to somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing.
Oh, and a headbutt by Otis stuns the champion. Down goes Gunther. Otis is rallying here.
Is Otis going to be our champion?
Big splash in the corner.
They're trying to hype up Otis. They're trying to hype him up here, chat. If Otis loses, Yeet has to come out. We gotta get Yeet Uso in Buffalo. Yeet.
Back elbow.
But right now it is Otis holding it down.
Nothing wrong with having fun if it's a
holding it down in the icy Irish community of Buffalo, New York. Just up the street from South Buffalo. How cold is it out there, Chet? It's actually not that cold today. It says right here 29 degrees Fahrenheit right now. Don't know if that's picking up the temperature in the room or outside. Let's just say maybe 10, 12 degrees outside right now in Buffalo.
By the champ. Oh, it looked like he was going for the powerbomb pat. And Otis reversed into a back body drop.
Otis' center of gravity is about 2 feet off the ground. It's going to be tough to move him. In a second.
Clothesline by Gunther. Now a blow to the back of the neck of Otis. And a big clothesline. Otis still on his feet. And another one by Gunther. We're going to use the momentum off the ropes. That boot will take Otis down.
A lot of big boots here from Gunther tonight.
Well, they've been effective.
Gunther got to have a 99 boot. Gunther got to have a 99 boot in the video game. 1, 2. Otis with the kick out. Obviously, this match is going to waste some time going into the championship matches for tonight. Already headed into like 8:40, so.
He's earned it here tonight for sure.
I think he's thinking in German tonight.
Yeah, I think that's how that works.
And Gunther trying to drag Otis back to his feet.
They're trying to get a little crazy here.
Power bomb to the 330 power.
He does power bomb Otis.
Cover by the champ.
And that is going to do it. Thanks for playing, Otis. Gunther, your Raw World Heavyweight Champion, is the victor of the match.
Well, Gunther knows he was in a fight.
He will certainly remember that Otis is not just some fly away.
He's not done with Otis. They got to send out Yeet. No, it's Tozawa to the rescue.
To the aid of his friend. Tozawa trying to take out the champ. That won't work.
Now Tozawa's about to suffer the same fate he did last week.
A power bomb right onto Otis.
They're handling Alpha Academy with ease.
They're sending out Yeet.
And out comes the #1 contender to the world title. Main event Jey Uso. Let's go, Jey. And Gunther meets him there with a big boot. Now Gunther.
But Gunther is not intimidated by Yeet.
Jey pounded away out of the champ.
Jey Uso with the spear on the World Heavyweight Champion.
Jey is fired up. That could be the scene, Pat. Could be the scene in 47 nights.
The fans in Buffalo are yeeting. And now Yeet is getting jumped. Yeet is getting jumped in Buffalo. No surprise there. I've lived here my entire life, and I am not surprised that Yeet is getting jumped here in Buffalo.
And then get Jey Uso choked out. And in the end, Gunther stands tall with his championship.
Gunther promised Jey Uso that he better get used to this. When Jey made the pick a couple of weeks ago to face Gunther at WrestleMania, Pat, I believe it is going to be a very long 7 weeks for Jey Uso.
Yeah, the road to WrestleMania is certainly a serious one. Jey Uso has a world championship opportunity, and he's got to keep his eyes on the back of his head because there's scumbags like 8 times down under around every corner.
Speaking of the world championships tonight, in our main event, who will defend the women's world championship at WrestleMania? It is Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky as the
I'm the most dominant champion in the WWE.
Be right back, chat.
Moxie, Ring IQ. I have beaten everyone who has stepped to me. You name them, I have beaten them. This is my division, and that's why this is my championship.
I respect Rhea. I know her better than she knows herself. NXT でリアが何をぶん投げても、どんなに残酷に叩きつけられても、私は勝ってきた。When I pin Rhea once again, I will take my rightful spot at the top of this division and punch my ticket to WrestleMania.
Mommy is walking in and out as the most dominant woman to hold a championship within this company. Because Mommy is always on top.
I will beat you again. I will go to WrestleMania as the Women's World Champion.
Will be the Women's World Champion at WrestleMania. Rhea Ripley has never defeated Io Sky in a one-on-one matchup. Will that history change tonight? Rhea Ripley defends the Women's World title against Io Sky. The winner will defend the championship against Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we would love you to join us tomorrow morning. It is a brand new podcast known as Raw Recap. Available on YouTube and all audio platforms, wherever you get your podcast. Podcast is going to be Tim Roberts, Megan Moran hosting this great show.
And tomorrow morning, they'll actually have Seth freaking Rollins as a guest as well. About 45 minutes, perfect recap of everything that happens tonight before you start your day tomorrow.
Again, it is Raw Recap tomorrow with Sam and Megan. Well, coming up on Monday Night Raw, another championship matchup. On the right is your Intercontinental Champion Lyra Valkyria. On the left, Ivy Nile. They battle it out for the championship live on Netflix.
Lyra Valkyria versus Ivy Nile. Coming up next on Monday Night Raw, live from Buffalo, New York. Watching here on Netflix. Shout out to Netflix.
Good for his bank account.
You know what competition is like.
Gunther wins the opening match against Otis. Next match for the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
Some people don't.
What's it like to have the speed and power of Cricket 5G? It's like me, the Scottish Warrior. 5 times more powerful. With supersonic rockets strapped to my legs.
And that's enough 5G for today. Fast and powerful nationwide 5G on all plans.
Oh!
Grab some Goya Maria cookies. The ones with the golden wrapper.
Golden wrapper, you said? And that golden wrapper do this?
No, but it's the perfect snack.
And you can turn them into a real treat. Goya Maria cookies. Give snack time a golden touch.
Rated M for mature. War is a nasty business.
Sigismund is mustering his allies and their armed forces to Kuttenberg.
I urge you all
to be vigilant. Do you know who I am?
Texas was not having time for your passion. Now Texas is a TurboTax expert doing everything, while you do anything. Now this is Texas.
Alright, chat. Women's Intercontinental Championship match coming up here. The champion Lyra Valkyria defending against Ivy Nile.
Tonight only. Save up to 30% off orders.
Well, the first ever TKO Takeover presented by BJ will feature 3 dynamic live sports and entertainment experiences over.
How are you going to advertise something for Kansas City while you're in Buffalo, New York? Come on, WWE.
On Saturday, April 26th, and Raw, Monday, April 28th. The all-in-one ticket bundle is available now at access.com.
Joining us tonight, UFC Hall of Famer, the Carpenter, Clay Guida, an absolute dog who gave his blood, sweat, tears, bones to the octagon, and we appreciate him making it out tonight. Shout out to Clay Guida here in Buffalo.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Of course I got a reaction from bitch ass I Show Speed, but I'm nowhere to be seen. My video is nowhere to be seen, right chat? It's okay. We're gonna step up the quality and the production of the videos in the future, but right now I can only work with what I have, you know. But my goal is to definitely step up the quality and the production value of the videos in the future. AJ Styles in the building.
After being interrupted by Logan Paul, but I wanted your opinion on this because you are someone that has a lot of history with both John Cena and the WWE Undisputed Champion Cody Rhodes. So what do you make of the ending of Elimination Chamber?
Wow. I didn't see that coming. John Cena selling out?
It's really not that surprising if you think about it. You know what I mean? Oh, wow. I mean, you're a long-time legend just like John Cena. You know how frustrating it is for the new generation of talent not to give you the proper respect. I mean, where does Logan Paul get off talking trash?
Stop with this. The song and dance? Really? Your routine? I'm not John Cena. Maybe the WWE Universe needs a reminder of who AJ Styles is. So I'll tell you what. Next Monday, New York, Madison Square Garden.
Next Monday, New York, Madison Square Garden.
And see if you can back up all that trash he likes to talk. As far as you go, trying to be the devil on my shoulder? God knows my evil ways.
That was easy.
Well, tonight, Monday Night Raw is brought to you by Cricket 5G.
The WrestleMania sign once again in Buffalo, New York for the road to WrestleMania. Women's Intercontinental Championship on the line here, Monday Night Raw, Buffalo. Of course, next week, AJ Styles confirmed Monday Night Raw in New York City at Madison Square Garden. Literally just a few hours away from where I'm at in Buffalo. Shout out to New York City.
Oh, yeah.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland. She is the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria.
Dublin, Ireland's very own. The Women's Intercontinental Champion here in Buffalo, New York. Ready to defend the championship in a match on Monday Night Raw against Ivy Nile. Strong contender.
Ivy Nile came down to the ring to make a statement and challenge for the championship tonight.
A lot of championship matches in Buffalo tonight. Whoever booked this card, I mean, I would ask them maybe have they been watching some of my Universe mode, or does Triple H need an extra writer or a booker at some point? Because the boy is definitely available. Just send a message. We can talk business.
Wherever you become this successful,
a lot of championship matches tonight in Buffalo. Let me tell you, chat.
Lyra goes right after Ivy Nile here as this matchup is underway. Good luck, Eddie Orango, keeping this match under control.
I believe, obviously, Lyra not happy with Ivy's attack from last week.
Lyra talking trash now.
So this is what Lyra's going to have to get ready for her entire career.
Lyra Valkyria, a little bit of a mean streak attached to her. Wrestles with a little bit of an edge.
First time these two have met one-on-one here in Monday Night
Gonna need it here against Ivy Nile.
That was back at NXT a couple of years ago.
You see Ivy.
Who definitely like nothing more than to become the next Women's Intercontinental Champion.
Ivy Nile is never held.
Ivy Nile, though, not the favorite here in Buffalo. The fans with the boos.
She has a ruthlessness to her.
You gotta understand, South Buffalo. They're just up the road here from me in South Buffalo. Strong Irish community, Dublin, Ireland. Gonna be the favorite in this match.
Lyra can do that, and I mean, with the quickness and grace, Lyra Valkyria will beat your ass.
Back in January on Raw, Lyra beat Dakota Kai in the finals of the inaugural Intercontinental Championship Tournament.
Good suplex by Lyra. Only gets a 2 on the pinfall attempt, however.
She just asked the crowd, do you like what you see?
April 19th and 20th, ladies and gentlemen, WrestleMania 41. It is in Las Vegas. And the crazy thing, too, I think on April 20th, that's going to be Easter Sunday. So I think WrestleMania 41 is going to be falling on Easter Sunday this year.
I mean, Nile realizing that with that dragon screw from the second rope. And now Nile continues to work on the left leg. How about Valkyria? Great strategy by the Pitbull.
Now Ivy Nile working the leg in the match.
And Ivy Nile take the championship tonight.
Ivy Nile working the leg.
I promise you, my son, only dreams that we make
Champion selling it. Champion selling it.
My dream is women against women in real arenas.
This actually looks like a good movie. I would check this out. I'm hoping that it comes out on Netflix or something.
I've seen Movada fighting a big bad monster. But that story is a movie I take it to be.
It's got Walton Goggins in it.
Queen of the Ring, rated PG.
Queen of the Ring.
Because of Charm, my credit score is up 100 points. I had to go to start
I
building
checked
my
that
credit,
out.
and I didn't want a credit card with fees or expensive debt. So I got the Charm Credit Builder card, and I use it for everything. There's no annual fees, no interest, and my score is up 100 points. My card limit is based on my own money, and there is no minimum deposit required.
I'm waiting to watch the most recent Venom movie with my
and I
mom.
just got approved for a mortgage. So that's why
They got Venom 3 on Netflix.
Join the millions of
The
Charm
Last
members
Dance,
like me
something like
build
that.
credit every day.
So we're gonna check that out. I'm not expecting for too much. You know, I definitely prefer DC over Marvel when it comes to movies and stuff, but you know, maybe it'll be worth the watch for a laugh, you know, a little bit of a good time, a little bit of a good memory.
2024.
authority. Pecan.
Just got done watching the new Nosferatu. I actually was a fan of it. I fuck with Lily Rose Depp in that movie. Lily Rose Depp, phenomenal actor, lover. Definitely is bae. I've seen the meme recently too where they got like Nosferatu. He's like, bounce on it. Crazy style.
Hey, leave my dead garden alone!
Now you have to bounce on it.
I'm a work in progress.
Crazy style. I've seen that meme recently with the Nosferatu. I fucked with it though. We're back after commercial break here. Monday Night Raw, Netflix in Buffalo. Lyra Valkyria defending the Women's Intercontinental Championship against Ivy Nile.
Lyra on one leg now, scoops up Ivy, rolls through, finishing pinner here and a kick out at 2.
Lyra caught her balance on one leg, tried to go for a roll-up, could not find a 3.
Backslide, shoulders down again, and Niles got a kick out at 2.
It's off balance for Lyra. That's why
Ivy Nile's series of kickouts.
Ivy back in the champ into the corner.
And it's really being down.
She has that in her back pocket.
Boots the face of Ivy, running right in, and wait a minute.
Crossbody by Valkyria. Ivy rolls through though, and look at the power now of the pit of American made. Ivy Nile.
A powerhouse.
Lyra up in the champion trouble.
Ivy cannot move. Lyra Valkyria, nice.
Here because her leg gave out.
Lyra Valkyria has to remember,
figure this out.
champion.
This away.
Lyra trying to fire up now, build some momentum. That clothesline now drops style. Again on one leg, the champion.
Nice Inseguri.
Feels like it's muscle memory for Lyra Valkyria at this point.
Very resilient champion.
Off the ropes now, wanted to maybe go for a tornado DDT. Ivy Nile, though, just again the powerhouse in the match.
The championship
into a pin.
Tornado DDT. And then deadlifts her up into a suplex. Ivy looking to become Intercontinental Champion here tonight.
Lyra out.
Nice roll up.
Shoulders down, legs hooked.
Lyra trying to steal one.
Lyra's been different times.
Yeah, just has not been able to pick up the pace on that bad leg.
Spinning neckbreaker from the champion. Nice move there.
Valkyria now again. Ivy Nile up, looking to put Nile away. Lyra countered, and then again the leg gave out as Nile.
And Ivy Nile takes advantage of the weak leg.
On that knee, obviously, it looks like her patella gave out.
It continues punishing.
Leg in the match.
At this point.
And Ivy Nile now. Oh!
Damn good power bomb.
For the championship, Lyra stays alive.
Getting the audience in this match. Ankle lock now on the weak leg.
It's been an incredible match so far. Ivy Nile.
It's actually been a pretty good straight-up wrestling match between these two.
Trying to drag herself to the bottom rope before some sort of break.
Kind of what WWE is looking for, pure wrestling. Give the fans in Buffalo some pure wrestling here. Champion does make it to the ropes. Mission. Ivy Nile, though, relentless.
Brilliant motives tonight in this match.
Now, Lyra with another roll-up cannot find a 3. All the roll-ups in the arsenal of Lyra Valkyria being shown in this match. None of them have worked. Ivy Nile hanging in there, championship on the line.
Looking to put Valkyria away. Dives out of harm's way. Ivy gets caught up on the top.
Only one of 3 championship matches tonight in Buffalo here for Monday Night Raw and Netflix.
Lyra lifted Ivy up on her shoulders. Does she have
Wow. Lyra Valkyria with the move and the finish. That will do it. Valkyria retains the championship. Not a bad match there. I did like it.
Wow, what a match, Pat. What a great game plan.
Champion retains.
What resilience by the champion.
I can now watch their film for sure. And to take out Lyra's
Representing the
legs,
Irish
she certainly
community,
did that.
Valkyria out of Dublin, Ireland.
Suplex like that one where Lyra lands directly on her dome. Lyra's able to move out of the way, gain a little bit of an
There were some nice moves in that match. Definitely.
By the champ to retain the title.
Definitely was better than I think a lot of people were expecting.
What an impressive win by our Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria.
That's a good match right there. That's a good match right there.
She had tonight. We're on the road to WrestleMania.
And it is currently 9:03 p.m.
Satisfied.
So almost at that halfway point now for the show.
Early access drops this Friday, March 7th, bringing you the all-new Lonely Island, plus underground matches, intergender battles, and more game-changing updates.
I don't know, man. For WWE 2K, I definitely got to see some improvements. And the things that I want, I don't think are the main concern right now for 2K and the wrestling developers. I don't know. We're just on 2 different kind of planets right now in that game, I think. But
Well, tonight we kicked off Monday Night Raw with an angry CM Punk.
maybe a year will go by, 2 years will go by, and I'll think about buying it again. But I don't know. Like I said, I have so many ideas, and that's the unfortunate thing, because it's like you have all these ideas and things you want to do, but the game fucking sucks. So I'm not gonna. One, the game sucks because it doesn't allow me to do some of the ideas that I want to do. And then 2, why am I waste money and I can't even have fun the way that I want to have fun with the game? So really for this year, there's only 2 games that I really have my sights set on. I want Doom, The Dark Ages. I want Doom, Dark Ages. I know that comes out soon, like May. I'll probably get that for my birthday, though. And then Ghost of Yotai. Ghost of Yotai. I definitely want Ghost of Yotai. I know they got GTA 6 this year, but I'm on a very fucking strict budget, so I'm thinking Doom, The Dark Ages for my birthday, and Ghost of Yotai for Christmas. Maybe even around that time there'll be some kind of discounts. I don't know. Punk and Rollins still fighting backstage here at the KeyBank Center in Buffalo.
They have my sister.
But yeah, I definitely need to see some improvements in the 2K wrestling games. Speaking on other games, like I said, really only 2 games I'm interested this year: Doom, The Dark Ages, and Ghost of Yotai, which is the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima. I know GTA 6 coming out this year, but like I said, with the games that I'm already kind of interested in, I'm going to be getting GTA 6 this year, Grand Theft Auto 6. And yeah, just in terms of like other games, Madden, I don't really expect to be playing for too many years from now. Like, I'll probably wait maybe like 5-6 years and then see how the games are looking then. Same thing with NHL. Kind of want to do the same thing with just all the sports games I'm playing recently. I feel like there's enough of that on the channel. I really want to take the channel in like a little bit of a different direction and just do different ideas.
So dream big when you order 2 or more medium 2-topping
So
pizzas
probably
for
not
just
going to be a lot of
$6.99 each.
sports games. Believe it or not, I've actually been wanting to do like a lot of racing games like Forza and Gran Turismo, obviously one of my favorites. But obviously if there's like some fun racing games like Crash Bandicoot, shit like that, I don't know. I like it for fun, you know. But really, the only games this year that I'm going to really be interested in is Doom the Dark Ages and Ghost of Yotei. Ghost of Yotei, Ghost of Yotei. I'm also going to put my phone on the charger here, just in case shit gets a little crazy. There you go, chat. You can see the room. You see the TV over there. We're holding it down. Check out the room.
Find the things you love.
There you go.
Welcome.
So we're gonna just leave that on the charger for a little bit.
Everyone always feeding me. Just get my back if I ever need it.
And hopefully that's not the worst angle.
Jenny's missing.
Doesn't look too bad from my perspective.
This isn't just some kidnapping. This is human trafficking.
You ain't a cop. You're working.
So far, not a bad night here in Buffalo, New York. The first time Monday Night Raw is with Netflix in Buffalo. I'm gonna need a PLE. I'm gonna need a PLE though, Triple H. Next time we're in Buffalo, give me a Survivor Series War Games.
3 years.
You know, give me a Great American Bash, something.
Money back from the last 3
Something.
years?
This one time, I scored a client.
Now that's a slam dunk.
Switch to H&R Block and get a free second look review.
I'm gonna need a PLE for the next time WWE comes to Buffalo.
Massive shows to T-Mobile.
I'll take Survivor Series War Games. What are we thinking, chat?
And the most unpredictable Raw of the year on the night after WrestleMania.
I'll take a Hell in a Cell or something.
Just up the ante.
Elimination Chamber would be fucking wild. Elimination Chamber would definitely be fucking wild. I've never seen an Elimination Chamber in my life. I've seen a steel cage match. Regular steel cage match. Never seen a Hell in a Cell in person. Never seen an Elimination Chamber in person.
And WWE World is coming to Las Vegas April 17th, April 21st. WWE and Fanatics.
So those would definitely be crazy too.
Featuring immersive fan experiences in the largest WWE superstore in WrestleMania history. We just announced
For
today.
pay-per-views, I've only been to a couple. I've been to the Great American Bash 2005 and Armageddon 2008, where Jeff Hardy won his first WWE Championship. John Cena defended the World Championship that night against Chris Jericho.
We're in Buffalo, New York tonight.
Buffalo, New York, baby.
Live on Netflix, the 18th time back the Monday Night Raw has been hosted in the
They got the blue and yellow
Buffalo, of course, home to Josh Allen,
for the Sabres. Josh Allen, MVP, Buffalo Bills.
Absolutely. Joining us tonight, we can't thank him enough. You already know.
It's Deion Dawkins in attendance.
Left tackle for the Bills. 3-time Walter Payton Man of the
Rocking the
Year.
Buffalo Bills championship.
That's the foundation of Deion's fingers. He loves this city and they love him. And he loves the WWE.
Deion Dawkins is here.
And this was moments ago during an interview in the back. CM Punk, Seth Rollins going at it yet again, Pat.
I don't know how they were allowed to be in the same tunnel at the same time after what we witnessed earlier, but these men will not be stopped until one of them hurts the other.
There was one point Champions 2011 where the main event that night was actually CM Punk versus Triple H. But my dad gave me an option if I wanted to go see the Buffalo Bills game or Night of Champions 2011. And I picked the Buffalo Bills because I knew tickets were kind of harder to get. To this day, that's the last time I was ever at the Bills Arena. That's the last time I was ever at the Buffalo Bills Stadium. That was the last game I ever seen in person. So
you're just hell-bent on fighting to the last.
could have seen Night of Champions 2011, but I picked the Buffalo Bills game that day. We were playing the Oakland Raiders. They were still in Oakland at that time.
Inside a steel cage.
CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. Steel cage match, confirm
I
it.
don't want to see your face again until next week. Am I clear?
I don't think it's happening tonight. I think they said next week.
Get off of that damn bus. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
That's not where the door is, boy. Yep, thank you.
Hook and Rollins in a cage at the Madison Square Garden.
Yep, Madison Square Garden, steel cage match. CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. That's a big match.
Kaiser going to take it back to his history with Penta a month ago.
Ludwig Kaiser is out here.
Penta and Pete Dunne.
For those who don't know, Ludwig Kaiser is a very lucky man. Dates the very lovely Tiffany Stratton, current WWE Women's Champion on SmackDown.
Just last week.
Ludwig, very lucky man.
Kaiser, Penta, and Pete Dunne. Kaiser again taking advantage, this time putting Dunne away and picking up
Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus, my bae, my queen. Trish Stratus got the W this weekend on Saturday at Elimination Chamber in Toronto, the hometown of Trish Stratus, the queen, my bae.
Especially after last week, I'm standing here demanding all your gratitude for Ludwig Kaiser.
And now Ludwig Kaiser is out here cutting the promo on them. Buffalo don't fuck with none of that.
Because last week, I took back what originally always was mine anyway. I took back the attention. The attention that Penta has had for the last couple of weeks, and the attention that I've been deserving for such a long, long time.
I do like Ludwig Kaiser. I like Ludwig. I like Gunther.
Yeah, go ahead, boo. Boo all you want. But if you're honest to yourself, you know damn well Ludwig Kaiser is everything he says he is.
And the great thing right there is when Ludwig Kaiser tells the audience to boo, when he instigates them to boo, they follow through. He's convincing. He's a damn good wrestler. I think he can cut a really good promo too. Like, he definitely gets into his character.
Penta, if you really think that we still have unfinished business,
And he wants to make the audience believe it. He wants to get that reaction out of people, which I think is great. You know, he definitely fights for that. It kind of reminds me like that personality or that character, the same way of like a Miz.
I know they call you the man who does not know fear, but believe me when I tell you, after Ludwig Kaiser is done with you, you will know exactly what fear feels like. You hear me?
Kaiser had a look of fear, didn't he? Look who's here.
Penta El Zero.
Kaiser himself like a bitter and jealous man to me after all the attention that this man has garnered since coming to WWE. He has taken the WWE Universe by storm, and now they're going to beeline to the ring, and Kaiser and Penta going to go at it here tonight. And the throttle by Penta. And the mask loops it on.
Penta getting a good reaction out here in Buffalo.
Penta, we're going to send a message to Kaiser, who now...
I remember I got to see Penta and Rey Fenix live when I was at AEW. Great fucking tag team, I mean, honestly. I'm happy to see Penta in WWE. It's great that he got that kind of opportunity as well. Just a great luchador, great athlete. I know he's got an amazing personality.
And look at Penta, that springboard clothesline.
Zero, Miedo.
Down goes Kaiser. Penta sending another message tonight. The explosive luchador.
Penta doing his thing.
Who shows no fear. Just a joy to watch.
It's an experience every time. The Penta Rod is worth the price of admission all by itself.
Penta celebrating here tonight on Raw. Let's check in with Captain Kelly.
Thanks so much, guys. I'm standing by with Bianca Belair. And first off, congratulations on your Elimination Chamber win. But to say that day was an emotional roller coaster would be an absolute understatement. From Jade Cargill's surprising return to her superstar that you trust most in the locker room, Naomi. How are you processing it all, and were you able to speak to either of them?
You know what? Out of respect for Jade and Naomi, I just really don't want to talk about it until I get to talk to both of them because it's very confusing. It's bittersweet for me because I do feel guilty. You know, I feel guilty because just as sad as I am about what happened, I'm equally just as proud of what I accomplished in that Elimination Chamber. So tonight, I'm going to focus on finding out.
Did Naomi attack Jade Cargill? We still need that answer too.
We have been battling it out over the past.
Why did Jade Cargill attack Naomi at the Elimination Chamber?
And we have both been racing to that mountaintop. But I'll tell you this much: no matter who it is, they're going to remember why you can't spell WrestleMania without EST.
Is Naomi responsible for the disappearance of Jade Cargill?
She is eagerly awaiting to see who she will face at WrestleMania for the Women's World Championship, as are we. Pat, Cole?
It is our main event here tonight as championship night continues on Monday Night Raw. Rhea Ripley defends her women's
Championship night here in Buffalo, New York. Monday Night Raw.
To defend the title.
The main event, Rhea Ripley defends the Women's World Heavyweight Championship against Damage Control's Io Sky.
NXT. Women's United States champion Chelsea Green and her security guard, Piper Niven, will be in the house to take on Zarya and Sol Ruka. And also the TNA Tag Team Champions. The Hardy Boys are in the house. It's live from Orlando, 8 Eastern, 7 Central NXT on the CW and Netflix internationally tomorrow night. The Creed Brothers of American Made an opportunity to make Chad Gable proud and bring gold to the group. But it will
up next, the Raw World Tag Team Championship. The War Raiders, the Viking Raiders, defend against the Creed Brothers. I like the Creed Brothers, man. I like the Creed Brothers. If the Creed Brothers win the Raw World Tag Team Championship in Buffalo, that'd be a crazy decision. I do fuck with the Creed Brothers. I like that. I'll be right back, chat. Let's fucking go Creed Brothers. Let's get a W for the Creed Brothers here. Put the titles on them. Put the straps on them. I like that.
I'm naked and afraid with no legs, and I think that's pretty damn cool.
Naked and Afraid. New season starts Sunday at 8 on Discovery.
Mountains of flavor. Those crispy peaks. 12 flavors so bold, your whole life is complete. Dipped in the lake, man, that ranch is deep. New crispy tenders, bring the flavor, Wingstop.
When life calls for a little comfort, peanut butter M&Ms.
Don't get angry.
Get Archer.
I said I'd never join. Then I want to get to work on one of these.
Never how strong I was.
I figured I'd never get out of my hometown. Or be the one who stops an attack.
Joining the Navy sounds crazy. Saying never actually is.
I give you this designer bag if you can prove to me that you know your finances.
Let's do it.
How many subscriptions do you have?
Probably just Netflix and Spotify.
All right, it's saying you have 13 subscriptions, which is costing you around $270 a month.
What? The app is telling you all of this?
It shows you all your expenses in one place, and it can even help you create a budget, which I think you need.
Coming for me, but okay.
Don't worry about those 13 subscriptions you didn't know you had. You can cancel the ones you don't want right through the app, and it can even help you try and get a refund.
I've got this condition where I don't feel pain.
I would get a glove.
You're a superhero.
Really? Please stay alive. I need you to explain all this to the cops.
Now stay alive, I promise.
Novocaine. Rated R.
All right, chat.
We will have the faction face
Raw World Tag Team Championship match coming up next.
LFG.
I want to see a package, a video. I finally got that feeling of I'm really a WWE superstar.
War Raiders defending the championships against the Creed brothers. And I am picking the Creed brothers for this one.
It wasn't always easy being Sean's friend. In front of everybody in that locker room, we went at it.
WWE Superstar Sunday. New episodes Sunday at 8. Only on A&E. Watch next day on the A&E app.
I think most likely, obviously.
We're live in Buffalo tonight for Monday Night Raw, and everyone's talking about the brand new show, LFG Legends and Future Greats, which kicks off.
That's my fucking city right there, chat. Hold on. That's my city right there, chat. That's my city. Alright. So I was saying, obviously, more than likely, Lyra Valkyria and Rhea Ripley retain their championships tonight. If you're doing 3 championships in one night, it seems like somebody's definitely got to lose, so I'm going to say new tag team champions here. But it definitely seems like somebody's got to lose when you're booking 3 championship matches on one card. Are we looking, chat? We looking good?
Later on tonight on Monday Night Raw, we'll take you back to one of the most controversial and important moments in the history of WWE.
That is correct. John Cena did join the NWO with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, and Dennis Rodman, Travis Scott.
Snickers. Now, American Made set for the tag team title opportunity. Well, the head of American Made, Chad Gable, is out on a Lucha Libre quest. Now, Chad's been on the sabbatical because he hasn't been able to beat Lucha. So he said he was going to go out and find out, well, learn more, I guess, about the art of Lucha Libre.
You know this guy? Hey, you know this guy? Hey, you know this guy? Yeah, go about that.
Chad Gable?
Do I know you?
I was waiting for you.
So you're the guy? You're the one that's gonna help me beat the luchadors?
You cannot fight what you don't understand. You must become Lucha.
I've traveled too far to get here. I'll do anything. Come on. What do I gotta do?
He just has to keep forking over cash. I will admit, I do think Chad Gable is really entertaining. If I had to put together a roster, I would definitely put Chad Gable on there. He's definitely not a bad pick to add to your roster. But the Creed brothers, I'm taking them in this tag team match.
Well, 3 weeks ago, War Raiders and Creed brothers. This is for the World Tag Titles. But
3 weeks ago, they had the match. This is going to be the rematch here in Buffalo.
After the World Tag Titles next week, and I will beat the hell out of Lyra every single week until I get my chance.
And then the War Raiders get some payback for the attack on the Creed brothers.
Ivy Nile already came up short in her match against Lyra Valkyria. Now the Creed brothers have a chance at the Raw World Tag Team Championships.
Hopefully there's something in there that can help them become
All they gotta do is beat the current champions.
But Raw is war.
Into the late PCR.
Been there, bro.
The War Raiders.
197 pounds. They are the world tag team champions. Eric and Ivar, the War Raiders.
Pat, it's Ivar's birthday today. I asked him what he wanted. He said he wanted to eat the Creed brothers alive tonight.
Yeah, and that's why you have two very contrasting styles. Happy birthday to Ivar, but what these boys are about, what American Made is about, is two very, very opposite things.
Well, Ivy Nile.
Once again for the Raw World Tag Team Championships, the War Raiders defending against the Creed brothers. I'm putting my pick on American Made though.
We all very much understand that I love America.
Oh, yeah, very apparent of it now.
We gotta go back
headlines at TMZ.
Yeah. I mentioned
people calling for your head.
Yeah, keep saying I should be fired.
I would like to see the Creed brothers win the championships in this match.
This American Made crew doesn't go about doing the things.
Like I said, as a booker, when I'm looking at 3 championship matches on a card in the same night, and especially in my hometown, Buffalo, New York, I'm going to say at least one of them championships are changing hands. Again, not a guarantee, but just...
Back in December when they beat Finn Balor and JD McDonough.
That's crazy that we got 3 championship matches tonight. And in the opening match, the Raw World Heavyweight Champion Gunther.
Football. So many great things made in America. These two, we'll find out.
Funny how I picked a team wearing red, white, and blue in Buffalo to win the titles.
That certainly have to have the world on notice.
Tag Nate Brutus now, pounding away on Eric.
Two Ohio brothers, phenomenal amateur wrestlers.
And speaking of America, both All-Americans, 2 times in their career.
The amateur American wrestling style of the Creed brothers has earned them a spot on the Monday Night Raw roster, has earned them a spot fighting for the WWE World Tag Team Championships.
Real deal talent.
Could tonight be the night they finally add gold to their resume?
Big tags now by Julius Brutus Creed. Look at isolate Eric. No, Eric now with a big slam, marches across the ring and makes the tag with a 330-pounder eyeball.
Birthday boy in the ring and laying out Brutus.
Oh, it's Ivar's birthday. I don't know, Chad. Maybe we might have to switch up some shit, but
another tag that Julius
when you hear it's somebody's birthday, that's usually not a good thing. But I'm still confident with the Creed brothers. I'm still gonna take the Creed brothers for this one.
Tag again. Here comes Eric.
Just finished another trip around the sun. Still got it. The champ's in control.
Set into the corner.
Double team moves on display by the champions.
Oh, Eric.
So far, current champions holding it down in the match.
On top of Brutus.
Definitely doing everything that they gotta do.
The War Raiders certainly been doing this a long time together.
Series of tags, keeping fresh bodies in the match.
Just a big knee to slow down Ivor.
Oh, this corner and a big right hand by Eyeball.
You can tell by these War Raiders, they just like to fight.
Eyeball from the second rope. Took a little bit too much time.
Good drop kick.
Julius drops Ivar to the floor.
Sends Ivar to the outside of the ring.
Here comes the double team. Creed brothers looking to win the world tag title.
And now using the steps.
Well on their way.
Hey, yo, Gable! We're bringing those tag team titles back, baby! It's American Made in this thing!
They're flexing. American Made is flexing.
If we work together, bots and humans, we can tear their whole system down.
Inappropriate.
Really?
I am not tired of Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch!
We got The Electric State coming soon on Netflix.
Maybe PG-13, only on Netflix.
Might check that out. I still gotta see that new series with Robert De Niro, my boy Robert De Niro.
Oh, that reminds me. You come to my
I'm still trying to watch that new series that he's in on Netflix. Might check that out later tonight.
I'm thinking of trying a new margarita recipe. I'm more of a rocks twist guy. Hey, can I come? I sent you an invite. Probably went to my spam. Great cocktail. Perfect. Let's go, Nico. Cuervo tradicional cristalino. Smooth as an edge.
I know we only just met, but I can't imagine my life without you.
Why has America accepted the wait for
So most likely after this, just our main event left. We are at like 9:33 p.m. So definitely ticking down to like the final hour.
From Chime, a revolutionary new way of getting your pay when you want. Get up to $500 of your
They
pay.
can definitely do a lot with an hour. I give this match probably like 8 or 9 more minutes.
Any day's payday, it's a good day. Get paid when
Main event about.
my pay. Get started.
I see the main event going about 20.
We know off is not an option. Off means you're late for work or miss a call. Life's busy. You're busy. You need to be on the road, on the call, or just ready to play on. Batteries Plus has batteries, phone repair.
Honestly, though, not disappointed with the show so far tonight. Definitely would have been worth an appearance, but like I said, just could not afford a ticket to the arena tonight.
Locations today.
Okay, go Silver Tea.
Maybe when we get that PLE announcement, Survivor Series War Games, Buffalo, New York, then you can take my money, Triple H, Paul Levesque, Stephanie McMahon.
This is about the World Tag Team titles. The Creed brothers versus the War Raiders, and Brutus and Julius have been dominating.
The power from the Creed brothers.
Creed brothers in control of the match right now.
And that could be it. The kick out and 2.
Tag team titles in jeopardy here.
Yeah, got a bit ahead of himself there.
But that is what we want to hear on this side.
Oh, Ivar fighting back. He needs it. Needs a breather. Oh, sit down. Cheeks the chest from the War Raiders. Ivar needs a tag back.
Tag made by the Creed brothers. War Raiders cannot get there right now.
He does. Tag Eric. And here comes Eric now.
Eric came like a bat out of hell.
Ducks underneath. Nice throw. To Julius. And Brutus turns right into the